What's going on, everyone? Lalit here. Today, I'm super excited to be sharing how I got the Graham Stephan Mentorship Program for free for life. I'll start us off with talking about what the program is, why I joined it, how I got it for free, and finally wrap up with some of my thoughts on the program as a whole. And just to be transparent, I'm not monetarily compensated in any way or otherwise for you joining the program or anything of this nature, just sharing my experience and perspective. So with that, let's get into it. So what is the Graham Stephan Mentorship Program? It's essentially a program which brings together like-minded individuals, whether you're a real estate agent, real estate investor, YouTube creator, or a personal finance junkie overall, and in general, folks that are seeking to take their game to the next level. There are 3 weekly sessions, and each of these sessions are on a specific day of the week as well as at a specific time. And all of these sessions are in a different format, which allows flexibility regarding communication with Graham as well as others in the group. You have one session which includes real FaceTime with Graham, where you can ask questions one-on-one in a live group call setting. Graham stays for at minimum 1 hour, after which all the members of the group can just interact with each other on the same call. Second is a 1 hour private Q&A live stream where Graham is on camera and everyone types up their questions in the comment section, and it's kind of answered in a rapid fire type of format. It's quite fluid and you can ask unlimited questions. And finally, third, you have a call led by Jack, which is almost a mastermind of sorts, where everyone in the group comes together and shares their ideas, perspective, and it goes on for an unlimited amount of time. Last night I was on the call for 5.5 hours, literally. So that's ample opportunity to network, make friends, learn more, and so much more. So why did I join? Well, it's not news that 2020 was the Rona time, and during this time I had a lot of time to reflect, and I was feeling stagnant, but also with that I was like, how can I change that? And so I was like, okay, let me surround myself with like-minded individuals, but since we couldn't do it physically, I was like, is there an online community? And I'm a big fan of Graham Stephan and his YouTube channel and all the 3 channels. And the point is just, kind of remembering that, hey, he had a mentorship program. I was kind of like, okay, I can try that and, let's just see what happens. And being the kind of cheap guy I am, I knew I could get a full refund if I canceled within 3 weeks if things weren't working out. So I was like, okay, might as well try it. But jokes aside, it was one of the best decisions I could have ever made. So how did I get Graham Stephan's mentorship program for free for life? So some quick context. I love stocks, credit, crypto, and there are videos on the channel, but the point is, overall, I've been trading for years both in the stock market and the cryptocurrency markets. And within the stock market, you have options. So I was trading naked calls, naked puts, and my whole plan regarding investing was make this active income in the stock market and then put that into something known as DGI, dividend growth investing, where you have passive income basically for the short term and the long term into dividend growth investing stocks. So these would be the only stocks that I would ever have planned to buy because I never really understood before, like, what is the point of buying and selling stocks for profit when you can just make the same profit by trading options? But that's where the mentorship program changed my life. I was always on the active side of trading and making money actively this way with options and the stock market in general. But that's where, shout out to you, Jack, he introduced me and opened my eyes to the world of covered calls and cash covered puts, which are ways to make guaranteed income through the stock market and specifically in the options market. So how I got it for free was being a part of the mentorship program, but then being a part of these like-minded individuals, this whole mastermind of sorts with folks with so much experience in everything that they do. And I was shocked and surprised that the stock market would be a huge point of conversation within the mentorship program. And so acquiring this skill and learning and honing it of cash covered puts and covered calls and utilizing that knowledge to take things forward, it's not only paid for this for free for life, but my whole life is literally changed because of this new skill that I acquired. So I want to share some final thoughts regarding the program and with relation to Graham, Jack, the other members in the group, and potentially you. So regarding Graham, super notorious for over delivering, whether you talk about the first channel, the second channel, the third channel, and then you have the mentorship program. And he truly cares about his mentees and the group members in general, and he's there to answer any and all questions, which is super, super helpful. So there's that. Then you have Jack. Without Jack, it wouldn't even be possible because Graham is as busy as he is. And so without a Jack, in Graham's words, it wouldn't be possible. And he's a great leader in terms of facilitating the calls, leading the calls, taking responsibility, communicating with the group, and so much more. And he has his knowledge himself in stocks, options, etc., which is that cherry on top. Next, you have the other members in the group. I don't know if it's Graham's channel specifically, and he even talks about how nice his comment section is compared to the rest of YouTube, but I think that bleeds into the actual mentorship program itself, where everyone is super kind, they're super smart, they're intelligent, and they all come from different areas of life in terms of age, experience, and otherwise, but specifically regarding experience from real estate investing, being an agent, you have being a YouTuber, you have YouTubers that are in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you have investors that have literally multiple doors in terms of their actual units that they own. And more than that, you have folks in the stock market, which I never even realized would be a thing. Like, I didn't even expect that type of niche to exist in this mentorship group. So that was really cool. So there's that. And they're willing to listen, willing to teach, and you have screen shares within the other groups and the breakout sessions, so you can actually learn step by step certain things. You know, you can analyze deals for real estate, understand how certain calculations are made, etc., etc. And then there's finally you. If you're thinking of joining the mentorship program, I would imagine with any other program like this in general, it's not like these answers are given to you once you join. AKA, what you put in is what you get out. Whether that's participating, putting the effort, asking questions, etc., you know how it is. So just want to give that disclaimer, because if you just join it, you know, it's not magical, but it's not this program. That's pretty much with anything in general. So with that, thank you so much for coming to the end. You know how it is. It's cue the outro time. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon enough.